local weather with the KX News Storm Team.
Hey Tom, how's the weather?
Yeah, that's from Tubby's at the State Fair. And of course, if you've gone to the State Fair and you've had a Tubby's burger, you know how great they are. So had them do a Hey Tom, and it took a while to play it, obviously, because I went on vacation right after the fair was over. But still, just one of my favorite things to do every year during the State Fair. Check this out. This is from last night. Tim Zeltinger was out with his camera, and this is part of the Perseid meteor shower. And with the clear sky tonight, I think Amber was talking about this and saying tonight would be another good night if you're going to be up in the next couple of hours. I think after midnight is when you're going to have the best luck, if I remember what she said correctly. But I want to thank Tim for sending us that photo. It is going to be clear and cool overnight, a great night to be outside. But if you are going to go out and maybe check out the meteor shower, you might want a long sleeve shirt or maybe a light sweatshirt because it is going to cool off. Sunny and a little bit warmer tomorrow. Many of the temperatures will likely be a couple of degrees below average. But the weekend is a whole nother story because it's going to ramp up with the heat. Saturday, upper 80s, low 90s, mid 90s to over 100 degrees on Sunday. And so we do have some hot weather. But next week, we have not one, not two, kind of lost track how many chances of rain we have. So hopefully at some point next week, we get some rain. In Minot right now, 60 degrees, northwest wind at 9, and the dew point is still in the 30s at 38. And in Williston, 63 degrees, northwest wind, only 10 miles an hour. And again, another very low dew point. And in August, this just doesn't happen this much to have that low of a dew point, at least this part of August. Now the temperatures, 50s and 60s. Bismarck's still one of the warmer areas at 72 degrees. But up in the Rolla right now, it's already fallen into the 40s, so a very cool night. Now the wind for a good part of the day, and if you're outside, you know how windy it was 20 to 25 mile an hour sustained winds, wind gusts 30 to 40. But right now we're looking at roughly 5 to 10 mile an hour wind. I think Selfridge a little bit higher, but that's only 11 miles an hour. So a beautiful night. Again, if you want to check out the Perseid meteor shower, tonight would be a good night to do it if it's not cloudy where you're at. And most places should have a clear sky. The last drought monitor, if I remember correctly, McHenry County was the only county that had 100% of the county in the exceptional drought. Now, look at this, 100% of Sheridan, 100% of Wells, and lots of Pierce County and McLean County. I mean, we're talking about an expanding exceptional drought. So yes, there's going to be some rain next week. The eastern part of the state appears to have the highest odds for a lot of rain, but we still could get some around here. And if you're thinking about heading to the lake this weekend, maybe to escape the heat a little bit or have some fun in the water, there are the forecast. Wind will be a little less on Saturday than Sunday, and it's not like it's going to be real windy, but a little breezier on Sunday. It's also going to be hotter on Sunday. And next week, this is just one forecast model. One point in time, 7 o'clock Tuesday, this model is showing rain. Another one is not. But again, that's 1 point of time. And the computer models, since they're not necessarily agreeing totally on this, we can't really make a real strong forecast. But it does look like no matter what we look at different times, there could be some rain next week. Next 72 hours for Dickinson, watch the temperatures go up close to 100, probably over 100 in Williston. So tonight, 40s to around 50 degrees, a very cool night. Tomorrow back into the 80s. And here's a look at the Bismarck 7-day outlook, and there's that chance of rain. And how about for Minot? Rain possible next week.